take advantage of the time on the cruise to have a rest.
Hey! Hey!
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Can't you appear a little more conventionally?
Sorry, not only is it fun, but our holy business mission requires total discretion.
Yes, I suppose trying to coax everybody to wear a skirt does have some risks. Like being a patient in an asylum, for example.
Go to the bar under the main deck, and you'll find a friend there who has some information for you. But watch out for the seagull.
A gull. And then what? Hey, McThingamajig, hey!
These gulls are a real pain. Not only do they have big, sharp, pointy beaks, but the guano stains our pure Highland wool kilts forever.
Well, I'll go to the bar then. The more time I spend with you, the more I need to drink.
Aye, say I sent you. The name's McLean. So, is the gull still here?
Yep, it's flying around the launch with a suspicious glint in its eye. And it's like you have a target on your head.
No, ever since I say that, movie birds have given me the willies.
Which gull do we need to be careful of, as there are several around here? Now this looks like quite a fancy ship, and we will explore it more naturally as we progress through the game. Now,
Dear passengers, the Commodore invites you to the party Red Carpet for the Commodore to recognize his courage and how he is mastering the elements. You are invited to attend this dinner to be followed by a brief documentary of 4 hours and 50 minutes about his life, dreams, and accomplishments.
oh, we're going to get a lot of that, and it's going to get very tiring very quickly. There are several lower decks on this ship. Thankfully we have an elevator right here, but for now, let's take the long route down. Oh, so we have some Jules Verne imagery down here, which isn't much of a surprise.
Attention please. The person who left his extremely vulgar parrot is asked to take it back. The Commodore insists that his sense of humor has limits.
Alright, let's head downwards. I'm not sure which room is ours at this moment in time, but I'm sure we will find out.
Dear passenger, Baltimore, our creative barman, is ready to serve you. But remember, his cocktails are to be drank with moderation. The bar cannot serve more than 500 people.
500 people? I have seen this bar. It cannot hold 500 people. It can barely hold 5 people. Now this...
Dear passengers, our crew asks you to participate to the show The Cruise An Angry God. An entrance fee is charged to cover crew training and damages caused to the ship.
Now this...
Dear passengers, our barman Baltimore invites you to discover his delicious Burke Ginger Cocktails Broffelblurg.
Right, can I speak please?
Closed?
Here we have the showroom, which is currently closed, but it seems to be another...
Attention please. The person who left his extremely vulgar parrot is asked to take it back. The Commodore insists that his sense of humor has limits.
As I was saying, it seems to have an underwater theme.
Dear passengers, our barman Baltimore invites you to discover his delicious Burke Ginger Cocktails Broffelblurg.
One Bloody Mary with ginger, or as I like to call it, a Britney special, coming up for the Mademoiselle.
Hi, I'm calling on behalf of a mutual friend.
Hey, dude, I'm Baltimore. You're McLean's contact, right? Hey, why isn't he with you?
He's having a few problems. Come down with the Spanish-Russian bird flu.
Poor guy. The gulls must have been really productive lately, if you, catch my drift.
I'm not that fluent in jive.
Anyway, good of him to send you. He always was a stand-up, brother. This is easy. Even a fairly intelligent chimp could do it. The glasses are here. The list of cocktails is here. I won't be too long.
What? I don't get it. You're leaving? You can't leave.
Oh, I can, and I must. I absolutely positively have to go for the next half an hour, give or take a minute or two. It's extremely important that you take my place. Please, bro.
You're not serious. I didn't spend 4 years in university to tend bars.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, dude. Metaphysically speaking, of course, my brother. I give you a revelation about your uncle that will knock your socks off. Now, put on your uniform. Chicks dig the uniform.
How do you know about my uncle?
Oh, you be surprised what you learn behind the bar. I'll explain everything to you then. Later, bro, dude.
Wait, I don't know how to serve drinks. I didn't go to a party school.
Oh, simple, bro. Give the ladies what they ask for with a wink and a smile. Don't forget, bro, you can't go wrong by adding ginger.
Oh, easy for you to say. You know you're only wearing one glove, right?
Be a super cool barman. Now, would you like to see our uniform? Yes, it's a fake afro. That is our uniform. We're now waiting for some people to walk through the door.
I'll take an atomic Baltimore. Give me an Afro-Cocoa Passion with a blast. A bloody ocean, please.
Alright. So, as you can see, we are now holding an empty shaker. But we have no ingredient lists here to say how we make these cocktails. We just have to wing it. Now, every single cocktail contains ginger, which I believe is this one here.
Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff.
Thankfully, if you hover over the bottle, you will get a description from Oliver himself.
Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff.
Now, I believe...
Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff.
Alright, we've got it. Now, this guy wants a bloody ocean, which... I mean, we could experiment, but I'd rather get this sequence over as quickly as possible because it will take some time. Now, hopefully this is tomato juice.
Tomato juice with extra garlic. Just don't kiss anybody. Tomato juice with extra garlic. Just don't kiss anybody.
Even when you mix these two together, you still do not get a description, which is not very helpful.
It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
We get a description of the bottle when we hover over it. We also get a description of the bottle when we select it.
I'll take an atomic Baltimore.
Atomic Baltimore. That's ginger plus ginger.
Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff. Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff.
If you do make a mistake, you can select this bucket and Oliver will pour the drink down there. Yeah, it would be very helpful if you had some sort of menu here, but what am I saying? You know exactly what we're playing right now.
It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
Now what do you want?
Give me an Afro-Cocoa Passion with a blast.
Afro-Cocoa Passion.
Concentrated ginger, Baltimore's best stuff. Blue-green curacao.
No, it's papaya juice, I believe, that we need.
Green Tabasco for hot nights and to heat cold women. Dry mangoes liqueur. Ugh. Cognac nectar. 95 degrees rum. Ouch. Salted vermouth. Kikina for headaches. African papayas alcohol. African papayas alcohol. It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
You're welcome. Now, you would be forgiven for thinking that this is over. No. We are waiting on more people. There we go.
I'll take an atomic Baltimore.
Concentrated ginger. Baltimore's best stuff. Concentrated ginger. Baltimore's best stuff.
Quick, barman! White Knight in Flames! Quick!
It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
Attention, barman! Give me a flamethrower.
What? I hope you don't mean literally.
Do you not know your job or what? What part in the college did you attend?
Ouch. My head. Waiter, a cocktail. Hard morning.
I'll give you a hard morning. Now, it seems like this guy is important, so I will serve him last. First, let's do this White Knight in Flames.
Concentrated ginger. Baltimore's best stuff. Green Tabasco for hot nights and to heat cold women. It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
Concentrated ginger. Baltimore's best stuff. Kikina for headaches. It's for you.
Thanks. Delicious. Like nectar of the gods.
Concentrated ginger. Baltimore's best stuff.
Now, which one was the rum?
Salted vermouth. 95 degrees rum. Ouch.
I probably should not be serving this guy, as it seems like he's had too much already. But we need to advance the storyline, so welcome to your alcohol poisoning.
It's for you. I took a study at home course. Are you okay?
No. If I was okay, would I be drowning my sorrows? The show is over. The fat lady has sung. It is the end of comedy.
Are you an actor or just naturally depressed?
Actor? No, young man. I am only interested in the highest form of entertainment, the circus. I am the director of the Battle Car Circus. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is the last show of the worst circus in the world, the Battle Car Circus. But now everything is finished. Finito.
Shh, don't shout. Calm down. Hang on, you mentioned the Battle Car Circus, which reminds me of something.
Probably a childhood nightmare.
Aren't you the man who hired Passepartout, the famous assistant of Phileas Fogg?
Yes, that's right, for my show in Japan. Ah, what a glorious triumph, and the cause of all my problems. My flamethrower tastes a bit odd.
I'm not following. We're speaking the same language, yet I still could use an interpreter.
Is it my accent? Am I slurring my words?
You're speaking in contradictions.
Passepartout suggested that I hire a woman called Moira, a knife thrower.
I'm guessing it didn't go entirely well.
Yes, it is true. Barkeeps are great judges of human character. I followed his advice. I saw one of her shows in Hong Kong, and...
And?
But what did you put in my glass? Are you watering down the drinks?
What about Moira?
Moira, she was a revelation. What beauty. What class. This show is the most magical I have ever seen in my career, and I know my job. Her beauty was even sharper than her knives.
So why are you so sad?
Because she is a deity, a magician, and a wonderful artiste. The total package. She has the it factor. I, the director of one of the most famous circuses in the world, well known to all celebrities and stars, when I met her, I could not open my mouth.
I think I see the problem. You're just shy. Everything will be okay if you can just compose yourself. There are even books you can buy to teach you how to talk to ladies.
Shyness? Hardly. When I am even near her, I am petrified, hypnotized, trapped, a lovesick puppy for her to command. I am horrified by the idea that she will even speak to me. But at the same time, I feel happy and have an odd sense of well-being. She makes me tingle all over, especially in my middle. It is wonderful, yet terrible. I cannot speak to her. I cannot.
Okay, no need to give me so much information or get so worked up.
But I am worked up. I want my Moira, and I will have her. Do you hear me? Even if it takes years.
Well, actually, you only have a couple of days before we arrive. This boat is slow, but not that slow.
We'll just see about that. I will not let this wreck sink the glorious future of the Battle Car Circus. And I will tell you something else for good measure. As sure as I am that you cannot make a decent cocktail, this ship will never arrive until I speak to Moira.
Well, I would say don't do anything crazy, but I get the feeling I'd be wasting my breath.
You do have a keen grasp of the obvious. The magnificent battle car is going to the propulsion plant for an explosive performance.
Have fun with that. Are we just stuck here now? Oh, yes, the lift. Let's get that. Or should I call it the elevator?
First deck. Thank you to our first-class clients. passenger, Baltimore, our creative barman, is ready to serve you. But remember, his cocktails are to be drank with moderation. The bar cannot serve more than 500 people. Dear
Closed.
passenger,
Possible to pass
Baltimore,
by the door.
our
I need to
creative
find another
barman,
way.
is ready to serve you. But remember, his cocktails are to be drank with moderation. The bar cannot serve more than 500 people.
Yes, the door is locked, so we need to go through the chimney for some reason. Hi. Am I interrupting something? Sorry, I'll go. Ow.
But, oh no, he makes bombs. He is insane. It is absolutely necessary that I enter. Are you crazy? What's happened to you?
I've already told you, nothing can stop the great battle car. Well, maybe something could stop me, but certainly not you.
We'll just see about that. I'm going to tell our Commodore everything. He can put you under lock and key. You're a menace. You're a disgrace to the circus. And that's bad.
Ah, but if you go to the Commodore, I'll point the finger at you. He will trust me. After all, I'm an entertainer. I saw you through the door. You wanted to get into the machine room any way you could.
Yes, to catch you.
You knew that I knew what was going on, and you wanted to shut me up with a poisoned flamethrower.
That's ridiculous. Nobody will believe you.
No, I'm famous and well respected, and one of the best clients in the steamer bar. In any case, it would be my word against yours. I'd say I saw you planting this bomb.
The cheek. If I wasn't a gentleman and your breath wasn't so bad, I'd give you quite a whipping.
Instead of getting angry, let's see how we can resolve this.
Resolve? I get the feeling by resolve you mean blackmail with me.
Blackmail is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of it as coming to a mutual understanding where we both benefit, but I benefit more. In exchange for my silence, you will help persuade Moira to be in my show. There will be a talent competition on the ship, and I must enter the show with her and convince her to work in my circus. And tell her if she wins the competition, she can keep all the prize money.
Incredible. You're a crazy man.
Yes, crazy. Crazy in love. She has entranced me.
There's a lot of that going around lately. The sad thing is you're not even close to the strangest person I've met on this trip.
The knife launcher?
It's jammed.
I believe that Mara is...
Dear passengers, Depression and Cruise will be our conference next Thursday, starting at midnight. This serious subject was proposed by Howard Stern and the Dr. Vlad, who are participating to our travel. Third deck. Free the lift, Pores.
Hello, it's Moira, isn't it? I'm sorry, I've come from...
Stay back, or next time I will kill you and make you a soprano.
Okay, bye then.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This is the commander of the Colossus speaking. Due to a minor technical mishap with our first engine, we will be using solar and wind energy from now on. I would like to invite you to the deck to watch the unfurling of the sails. It is not only more environmentally friendly, but also a wonderful show. I would also like to point out that we won't be delayed.
Dear passengers, our
By
barman
even the
Baltimore
slightest
invites
minute.
you to discover his delicious
And now,
burnt ginger
a spectacular
cocktails,
demonstration
Bumblebee.
of science and progress. Do not worry, you will not be charged more despite this added attraction.
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially
Ladies
gentlemen
and
with
gentlemen,
the funny little
it appears
skirts,
that
we
another
remind you
minor
that the
mishap
safety
is preventing
sloops
the
are not
sails from
dormitories,
unfurling.
and that
But
guano
don't be
is
afraid,
harmless.
they will be repaired very soon. We have experts trained to handle this sort of thing. Here on the Colossus, we prepare and expect the unexpected. We appreciate your business.
Oh, I'll contact this dangerous Moira later. I need to go to the Commodore and find out what's happened.
Very professional.
Commodore, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I heard the message and...
Why are you here? Why are you bothering me? You're not my crew. I know my crew. They all wear those cute little uniforms.
Well, I know about your technical glitch. Maybe I can help you. Just fill me in on what's going on.
I don't know anything about it. The Commodore is always the last to know and the first to get blamed. First, the sabotage of the engine, then the sails. Since I don't believe in gremlins, there must be pirates on board. It's a plot to neutralize the Colossus, to neutralize me. They're out to get me. Everybody is out to get me. But how did you know about the explosion? Who are you? Why are you out to get me?
No need to be paranoid. I'm a friend.
Ah, don't you mean fiend? You are a pirate too! Arrest him! Oh, my stomach is in my throat.
Good grief, you're sick. Seasick.
I think not. I'm a man of the sea. I don't get sick. I drink seawater for refreshment. This is my natural color.
Admit it, you can't perform your duties as Commodore.
Listen, young man, don't say anything. Until now, my crew's been good enough to sail this vessel, and nobody has noticed a thing. You give people enough cheap booze, and it's amazing what you can get away with.
Okay, but let's make a deal. You let me climb to the top of the mast tower to check it out. Then I don't spread the word you're sick. If the word leaked, there could be a panic. At the very least, it would ruin your reputation.
I can't have my reputation ruined. I won't even be able to get a job as a gopher on a love boat. Fine, give it a go.
I'm glad to see you're a reasonable man. Have you tried any medicine? Maybe a Baltimore cocktail would do the trick?
No, never. Seamen don't get sick. We're too stubborn. If we do get sick, we just gargle with salt water.
Maybe try some ginger? My old granny would always say that ginger's good for whatever ails you. Sure, she was senile, but that doesn't mean she was wrong.
Ginger, huh?
There are 3 masts to repair. Thankfully they're not too hard to figure out.
I understand all
Ladies
is
and
out of
gentlemen,
order. I'd
and
better go up to all
especially
the masts and check the
gentlemen with
Veil's
funny
control
little
devices.
skirts, we remind you that the safety sloops are not dormitories and that guano is harmless.
You can see on the pad behind these levers there is 3 symbols. One is an arrow pointing down and 2 are circles. The circles basically mean they stay where they are. And if I can... Why are you being hard to trigger? I had an issue during one of my practice runs where I experimented with the levers. And these ones in particular, if you push them up, there's no way to get them down again, as you can...
Dear passengers, our barman Baltimore invites you to discover his delicious Burke Ginger Cocktails Broffelblurg. Ladies and gentlemen, and especially the gentlemen with the funny little skirts, we remind you that the safety sloops are not dormitories
Connected.
and that guano is harmless.
Well, that was an unfortunate announcement. As you can see there, even just to get one lever aligned, it's quite tricky. The other 2 are alright, but that
Dear
one...
passengers, the crew invites you to the Honolulu Pancakes Contest. The winner will receive his own weight in ginger slices and a 1-year subscription to the newspaper WTO is Your Friend.
You can see with the first one how hard it was to manipulate the levers, even just going downwards. Oh, no, we need to go around the other side.
Dear passengers, our barman Baltimore invites you to discover his delicious Burke Ginger Cocktails
Connected.
Broffelblurg.
This is quite an impressively large ship, especially for this game as well. We will have to visit that location fairly soon. Well, most likely in the next video. The unfortunate thing with this one is, as you can see, there are no symbols on the plate. But I believe this one is... top, and bottom.
Connected. Hey, it's Moira. What is she doing? Seems she wants to get rid of the contents of an envelope. And what did she throw over the edge into the sea? She seems afraid, as if someone was watching her. Strange. If she really wanted to lose it, she could just give it to the post office.